Yeah, just see when it starts flashing a lot. There you go.
We made it. We rent a car in Kazakhstan, Almaty.
Yes. We'll give you plenty of tips on how to rent a car in Kazakhstan without having to go through the really expensive ones. But finally, we're out of Almaty. We just passed the city limits. And yeah, oh my God, I don't know. It's not the easiest like travels. I would say Japan is up there on like the best place to travel. Kazakhstan, it's a little bit difficult to get your shit together.
There's a lot of traffic already.
Also just like renting the car, coming up with the logistics, reading what people have done before. It's just not so easy, but that's part of the adventure. So we go to, today we go to like the Kulsai Lakes area. There's also Lake Candy is there as well. And we'll also go to the Sharon Canyon over the next days and stuff. It's kind of a loose itinerary, but it's going to be very nature heavy, which we like to. So.
Yes, and it will be a travel on a budget because we weren't able to get money from the ATM, so we only have 65,000 tenge, which is 140 euro.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Let's see, maybe we can get more cash.
I think we're going to be using a lot of Google Translator to villagers and being like, hey, can we stay at your place for like free or for low cost? Road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip.
The road so far is easy.
Yeah, so far really chilled out roads. Knock on wood, let's hope it stays that way. I'm driving for now. Fabio's gonna drive at some point soon. But
On the return.
yeah, oh yeah, you can drive on the return or
Yeah, because I think we are almost halfway.
Yeah, actually we're almost halfway there. These highways are better. I came here in 2014 and it was literally like a shit dirt road. And this one is just way better than it used to be. So, you know, we're cruising along. Okay, at a rest stop. We found the closest thing that we love in Japan, which is those waffle ice creams. Give it a bite and see how it is.
Thing is very far.
Very far, but taste it. It's like, I guess it's like Russian style ice cream. Good. Japan quality or Kazakhstani Russian quality? I shouldn't say that.
I like, but the waffle is different.
Yeah, waffle gives a different texture.
This is our beautiful car that we don't have to damage.
A Chevy.
Very Chevy.
Chevy Cobalt, the only car that was available because you need to book things really far in advance in Kazakhstan. can literally see like the, I don't know, the Empire State Building from here if I squint. rose velvet.
It's only us, private view.
I think this is the second biggest canyon in the world after the Grand Canyon.
I have to check it out.
Literally the closest I've come to hitting it. I think they're scared.
So we are ready to live the farm life.
We have farms all around us. We found a place by asking around. It's 6,500 tenge a night, which is like 10 euro a person maybe, with dinner and breakfast. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Much cheaper than like booking.com, which was like 3 times the price. So
Someone just invited us to his house for tomorrow. So we found a really nice house with many beds.
yeah, each room has like 4 tiny beds.
Yeah, it looks very cozy, carpets everywhere. But we are not sure there is a shower.
Yeah, and the outside pooping situation is a little bit difficult. We'll show you that. But let's see. I think it's fine. I've done this before. As long as we don't get food poisoning, that's where it's at.
Yeah, but I think I can go on like 2 days without a shower.
Yeah, this is much easier like 10 years ago. Now, we need a little bit more luxury, I guess. Oh my, yeah, look at that one as its like legs tied. You see? Go a little way. I feel like I have a raspy voice right now.
Yeah, it's true.
But the fresh air of Kazakhstan will hopefully help it. It's better than the Almaty.
I love the colors. Look like there's a filter, but there's no filter.
Yeah, we're totally loving the sunset vibes here. Like the colors that are reflecting off of this hill is just gorgeous, and this cow is kind of scary actually. It's unusual. I feel like I treat all like wild animals like monkeys. Like I'm just scared of them because I don't know how erratic they are. It's like a freaking massive bone, and it's a dinosaur bone. I have no idea. It's a little terrifying.
So this is the village where we are staying, which is called, do you know the name? Kokbek.
Do I ever know the name for anything?
Yolanda.
This is Yolanda. Yolanda's village.
We will let you know.
Yeah, it's close to Sati.
Yeah, it's right before Sati. Time for an English lesson. Weird English by Ryan.
Yes.
The word of today is bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
Never heard about it.
So you could be like, her pasta was the bee's knees, but then like no one says that because it's like a really nerdy thing to say. But I'm just teaching Fabio some idioms. The bee's knees. The best.
Okay, do you think if I say it to our host tonight, she will understand? Or like if we put it in the Google Translator?
I think it might be totally lost in translation. Totally lost. So I would stick with all the Russian that we know, which is like 3 words. Food time. Look at this spread.
In a private restaurant.
Yes, just for us. Our wonderful Kazakh host. Thank you so much. Spasibo.
Good morning from, where are we?
Mount Azu.
Mount Azu. No, we'll put a link to that video, but we're in. No, I forgot the name of the village. It's too early. How did you sleep?
Okay, but there was an alarm of it. Random.
Yeah,
At 5.
like 5 times. An alarm out that door. And it was like someone wasn't waking up to stop it, so of course we woke up. Anyway, I'm sleepy,
I had the weird dreams.
but time for the lakes today. Ready to go. I'm a little bit sick today, but
It's your turn.
huh?
It's your turn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You
I'm also still sick.
I've been sick though. It's just like the end of the cold, you know.
We're back on the road. What do you think about Karabulak?
Yes, Karabulak is the name. Definitely, if you're going to Kolsai Lakes or Kandy, stay in this village. It's an experience, 100%. And I think it's probably going to be less touristy than like the Satay village that we're heading to now. So, yeah, do it.
Yeah, it was a nice experience.
Yeah, the only thing is there was very little running water and the toilet situation wasn't the best. Anti-COVID vodka, especially from Russia. So we're hiking Kolsai, hopefully Kolsai Lake 1 to Lake 2. It's a long way, but let's see if we can do it.
So after, I don't know, 1 hour, for me, it feels like 3 hours. We're still at the first Kolsai Lake.
Abia thought that this was gonna be like a walk in the park. He's like, oh, it's just gonna be like a stroll. No, that's not what hiking is.
It's all, I don't know if you can see, I will show you. It's all like this.
Yeah, it's just very
Like
hilly.
this.
Land, like walking through landslide.
And we did just half of the lake.
No, I think we're almost at the
We have to reach the end of this lake and then walk, I don't know, other 10 kilometers of like this impossible way. And in the meantime, I see like these people. Yeah, because in the meantime, I see these people chilling on their boat, enjoying their life.
We made it to the top of the lake.
Kolsai Lake 1 done. Ryan needs to poop.
So we made it to the bottom of the first Lake Kolsai. We're not going to go any further, unfortunately, because it is a bit of a long trek and that was already really tiring. But what do you think of this area? Is it worth it? It's definitely worth it. There's like these amazing colors. You have like the yellows of the flower, the blues of the water, and then like the greens of these trees. It's just really lots of contrast and it makes it a really pretty place. And all the tourist boats from this morning have kind of already went back to shore, so now we're just like out here by ourselves. And I imagine if you go up to the other lakes, it's even more like remote.
I mean, I haven't seen anyone
We haven't seen anyone.
arriving.
Yeah. So we hope this video inspires you, but we also hope that it doesn't make you go to Kazakhstan because we want to keep this place for us.
Can you see the sheet of Ryan?
Yes,
There
down
somewhere.
Somewhere
That-
is my DNA. Gross. So not going in the video. So I'd say when you come to Lake Kolsai, hike on the right side. I mean, you can hike all the way around, but this side is just stunning. You can see every detail.
Yeah, we were on the wrong side,
I
let's
wouldn't say
say.
it's the wrong side, it's just the more green side, whereas here you can see everything from up above. It really... We also hiked across that thing, which was like an old landslide, I guess. And it started another landslide as we were like basically walking across it. So yeah, we probably shouldn't have been on that side. Did you see there was a sign that was like, don't walk here?
No.
Crazy the weather changes here, like literally every few minutes.
Yeah, every 15 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
It's another season.
Yeah. We did it. We hiked around the lake.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yes,
Come
do
to
it.
Kazakhstan because there are these places.
Yes. Okay, so just to repeat, I'm always doing maps on these videos. Just to repeat, do not go on the left side because you're gonna hit a part where you're like, is this even a trail anymore? And rock slides. Go on the right side and you get a beautiful view of the lake and you won't be so tired, so you can probably continue on to the second lake. We fucked up. Oh my god, I got soup all over me.
Okay, how?
It's windy and cold, but we found food, the only restaurant in this town, and we're at risk of running out of money again. Cemetery. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we saw many of these.
What, the cemetery?
Cemetery, I would say almost in the middle of nowhere, very far from cities.
Yeah. So what are you eating?
So I'm eating some, I don't know, fried thing, delicious because I mean we like fried stuff, of course. And we are back in the guest house of Luba because we liked it so much.
Yeah, that wasn't the only reason.
It was the only one we could afford.
Yeah, we realized that we did not, well, we knew this when we were going to this trip, but we did not bring enough money with us at all. And we were like, maybe it's possible to book things, you know, on the card and it'll be okay. But yeah, it turns out you can't do anything on booking.com with card here. You still have to pay at the property in cash. So we came back to Lubia's knowing that it's cheap and she's giving us nice fried donuts.
And
cows are mooing in the distance. So we're in our peaceful place here.
I think this is the popular dish of Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Which is this dried milk cheese.
It's extremely, extremely powdery. Like when you eat it, it like kind of breaks in your mouth and it's very, what would you say? It's dry. It's also really salty.
Dry, salty, but
yeah, but delicious.
Like cheese, like us, This is the old city, which starts there and finish after this.
Stop calling it a city. It's not a city. We were like making jokes and being like, do you think you could live in a place like this for a year, you know, with some type of reward? And like there was very few rewards where we'd be like, yes, let's take it, let's do it. Because it's just pretty remote and raw.
An oasis in the desert.
Yeah.
Kinda, you don't have much around.
Not much around. It's not bad, but it's just like, we were saying that like Central Asia feels like one of those places. It's so fun for traveling because it's just raw and this unique place that very few people like manage to go to. In terms of living, I think it would be really, really hard. But yeah, for travel, it's just like, it's one of the most unique places in the world. So that's what's beautiful about it. But I don't think you're gonna see Fabio and I in this village
For a year.
for a year. I think this is our last night here.
Yeah, I think it would be nice for a week. I mean, for me, it's kind of limited what you can eat.
And the problem at our place is there is potentially a shower or a bath, but we couldn't really quite get it across that we wanted to take like a shower. And they were like, okay, but you have to pay extra and we have to prepare it for you. And then we're just like, you know what? Forget about it.
I think they don't have current hot water.
Yeah,
So it takes time and effort for them.
Yeah, we are totally spoiled, but what that means is we take the most enjoyable shower wherever we are tomorrow. On the road again.
Look who's driving.
And there's a cow on the road. Okay, so this is a good time to take a video while he figures his shit out. We are on our way to Sharon Canyon. Fabio's driving today.
For the first time in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, and he's not good with driving. No, he's good with driving automatics. So it just takes him moments to learn it. So this boy's a manual boy. Oh, we finally slept a little bit better last night. The alarm did go off at 5 o'clock in the morning again, but we slept after that, so that's good. Okay, cow's out of the way. Let's go to the canyon. Just like that, the landscape completely changed. This is a country where literally in, a few kilometers, you go from lush meadows to the snow-capped mountains to canyons. That's where we are now. And that was like an hour ago.
We take the right path, the right trails.
We are at the Sharon Canyon. We're gonna take the lower path down. Let's go. But it's fucking cold again.
Yeah, windy.
It's like a country like the US confined into a small area. You have so much geography in one little area.
Okay, tell me, where is Miami?
Tell us one interesting fact you just learned from the Wikipedia article on Sharon Canyon.
The Grand Canyon is bigger. I wanted to know how big is this canyon, but then you stopped me and you told me the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, look at the canyon and read the Wikipedia.
So the definition of what is the largest canyon is imprecise.
Yes.
Because it depends on the depth, how reachable it is, many things, so we don't know. How big is this canyon?
We know it's not the first largest canyon. Could be the second, could be the 10th.
Yeah, but also we don't know which one is the largest canyon in the world.
Oh,
It could be somewhere in Tibet, apparently.
Either way, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Hold it.
Do the random one where I'm in the totally wrong position. Pisa Tower, boy, hold on.
That's so easy, I have no place to go.
Fabio, climate, come on. Fabio, explain how that rock sits there. How does it defy gravity like that?
That's just what he was always there. It's just like the windows shaped it like that.
Eagle. Massive hole. Whose hole is that?
Your hole.
Your head is in the canyons. And oh my god, it's Sharon. Look, that's Sharon. Sharon's Fabio's drag name.
We decided to not go further.
Yeah. And I'm looking at even the snow peaks in the distance. Fabio has horse.
The burger rolls.
It's like fancy horse meat. Damda.
We like this rice, which is called plov. Plov.
I mean, I love this. It's just like rice cooked in whatever meat's fat. And we think this is horse meat today.
Could be yours. This is where we are sleeping tonight.
What does it here look like, Fabio? This town is called Basic. Not really like Bison, but it is pretty basic. Byside, it's basic. And it's famous for what?
It's famous for its painted tree.
Oh yeah, it is painted trees. The trunks are painted white. For what reason again?
Yeah, to save the trunks because of the changing temperature.
we'll show you those trunks. This is an interesting place. Driving town through town on the way to Almaty to try to find somewhere to stay, just so we can avoid Almaty one more night. But none of these places are inspiring us. Do you feel inspired, Fabio?
The prettiest road I see.
Yeah, they're just very suburban Kazakhstan. And actually not really many places to stay anyway. And a rainbow to end the road trip. So we're really under-inspired tonight. We've tried a few places to stay, but it's just been not so lucky. That's one thing about this country. I feel like it's a bit hard to book things on the fly, spontaneously, especially if you don't have the cash. And that's one of the reasons why we're heading back to Almaty. We did not get enough cash out. So we are going back to Almaty, and we're gonna treat ourselves to like some good Georgian food because we deserve it.
Can't wait.
And a shower. Our first shower in 3 days.
And a laundry.
Yes, we'll tell you more about the road trip conclusion in a bit.
We're back in Almaty.
Almaty bound. There's the
There.
cocktail. We'll put a link to the other video that we'll be making. Yeah, we're passing under the cocktail.
So we are back in Almaty.
Yes, we finished our road trip. This is the day after, actually. We slept one night in Almaty. We're refreshed because we really needed it.
We slept very well in our Airbnb.
So, what did you think of the road trip conclusions?
Conclusion, it was fun. What else?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think the lessons are bring money with you. Make sure you take out enough cash. We can give you like a rough idea in the description of how much you need. And yeah, what else?
What else? Yeah, don't go nowhere in between Almaty and the lakes or the canyon.
Yeah.
You don't really need, I would say. If
I guess
you want
you-
to do it, do
Yeah.
whatever you want, but I think
I
you
guess
don't
if
really
you want to
need.
experience like suburban Almaty, then go do that. But that wasn't our vibe, at least for this time. We wanted to do a lot of nature and stuff. So just get out to the lakes, get out to the canyon. It's absolutely stunning. Like really breathtaking, unreal.
Okay, it's getting loud. So if you didn't like the video, don't subscribe and don't follow us. Otherwise, do it.
Yeah, do it. Subscribe. Hit that
See you
button.
soon. What are we doing?
We're bringing our road trip vehicle back, but there was a condition. We had to bring it to a car wash first, which is the first time we've ever had to do this renting a car. We're almost like, fuck the deposit. I don't want to wash this car.
Yeah, it's taking an hour.
An hour of our lives gone.